Social Media Week is amazing. And the reason I like it so much is the activity. There is so much to do, whether you're online, in town, or at networking events. So, if I want, I can go to an actual panel, sit down in an audience and interact with the people, listen, learn. I can go to networking events. But most importantly, when I'm working during the day or I can't be there, I can watch this all online via webinars. And with that, I can take it all around the world.
I'm sure a lot of you are very familiar with what the Facebook EdgeRank is. Now, I use Facebook predominantly, so when I start talking about social media, I sometimes default to that. But I saw a lot of hands, so I feel it's very well justified to explain. A lot of you are probably very familiar with EdgeRank. That is the three-part algorithm that basically determines what you're going to see in your news feed. For every one item you see in your news feed, there were on average about 499 other items competing for that digital real estate. All of a sudden, you feel a lot more important when someone likes and clicks on your stuff, don't you? Well, the EdgeRank weights things differently. It weights different types of statuses and posts and whatnot differently. So, as you can imagine, text posts, statuses are at the very bottom. They get the least amount of consideration from the default EdgeRank algorithm. The ones that get the most are video, this guy.
Video, definitely.
And then it's sort of like a little, tie for second place between your links and photos. And then there are also apps.
Going south with you, with people I don't know, and take me by the hand, my heart's pumping as I let go.
My favorite thing about social media is the ability to connect with so many different people, sharing the content and just being, in the know and the networking opportunities through social media. It's truly amazing.
I love the location. I mean, I sit here and people watch all of Lincoln Road in Miami pass me by. It's great on, any day of the week. The weather's awesome. And actually, I had my first caipirinha here, and it's been the best ever since. It's been great to come out to these happy hours and enjoy the food, the Twittertini. It's great. And I'm doing a scavenger hunt right now as part of Segafredo, which I'm really having a good time with. I hope I win.
I think, it's important to treat everybody as the individual that they are and create a conversation, create great topics of conversation, and be very respectful to everybody that's in the community.
It's really just, once you find topics and conversations that you're interested in, just kind of staying afloat with the people that are having those conversations about the various topics that you're interested in, and following those and interacting when you can. Just, staying involved and keeping that interaction going throughout the entire time period. It's a lot of fun.
So a lot of our content obviously focuses on helping people, and while it may not be memorable as in like, wow, this is a mind-blowing content, the result, at least to the person, is you fixed my problem is. And then secondly, we don't look so much at memorable content, but we also look at consistency. A lot of times you have these outliners that you'll create a post that you get a huge amount of people reacting on it, and then everything just goes off. So we're really looking to do, and we're doing this a lot through measurement with we'll talk about after is, how can we consistently continue to develop content that keeps people engaging and the engagement rate actually increases.
It really is an extension of the customer service experience. If people are taking the time to check in to your place of business, you want to make sure that not only are you following the on Twitter, like the mentions, but you also want to do searches for the actual word of your business, because people might be mentioning you but not mentioning you because they don't know your Twitter handle. So that's really important too, that you're not only listening to what people are tweeting to you or mentioning you, but also when they're talking about you. So have search, especially on Twitter. I definitely suggest having a search term for your place of business or the brand that you're representing.
Show your own voice through the posts that you make, because you're representing the brand that you are posting on behalf of. So people want to have that interpersonal relationship with the brand. They want to get to know who you are and who the staff is. In the case of our brand, the hotels, they want to get to know the customer experience, and they want to get to know all of the different offerings we have in a way that's not spoon feeding to them. This is what we do and this is our sales. It's really tapping into the personality behind it. And I think that can be difficult to do, but it's the most important thing to make it authentic and to bring attention to it in a way that people resonate with.